Let's talk about what it practically looks like to validate yourself with a positive self concept when it comes to other people and relationships. What does that look like? Because I know sometimes it can feel really abstract, and really it's more about remembering that your world is a mirror. So, because everything external to you is simply a reflection of who you're being and what you're doing or lack thereof for yourself, an embodiment and things of that nature, that is the only way anything or anyone external to you can ever reflect it back. You are the image, and reality is the mirror. So don't change the mirror, change your face, right? Okay. So knowing that, start with asking yourself, if it's specifically talking about relationships or another person and how they're showing up for you or not showing up for you, think about how they are literally mirroring your relationship to yourself. So if they're only a reflection, they can't mirror back to you what you're not doing for yourself. If you are self-abandoning, they're going to reflect that back. If you are not pouring into yourself, not taking care of yourself, if you're treating yourself like an afterthought to put them first and chase them, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to put themselves first. They're going to run the other way from you, okay? Because you have abandoned yourself in your thoughts and energetically. You've centered your life around them, but you're the main character. Everything literally revolves around you. It's a mirror to you, not them, right? Because you're the operant power. So think about it. Ask yourself, what are my love languages? What makes me feel wanted and loved and special? And how can I do that for me? Because that's the only way they can reflect it back to me. It is a mirror. They're mirroring what I am doing for myself. So if my love language, one of them is words of affirmation, just say that's one of your love languages. I can go to the mirror and I can tell myself all the things that I wish that person would say to me. And then I don't need it from them. I don't need them to affirm me because I have just affirmed myself. That is validating yourself. That is fulfilling yourself. That is giving to yourself, not because you want them to give it back to you, but because you are fulfilling yourself within. You are sourcing it within, and then magically they have no choice but to reflect it back. But by then you don't need it from them. You don't need them to validate you. Anytime you really want something from someone and you're clinging to them to give it to you, they don't want to give it because that's a very desperate energy. That's chasing energy. But when you are in your own energy and your self-fulfillment, you are magnetic as ever, and they really want to show up doing it then. But the key is, and the tricky part is, you don't need it from them anymore, okay? So let's say your love language is physical touch. You could try havening. I hug myself all the time. I hold my own hand. I rub my arms. I will look in the mirror and I will tell myself how beautiful I am, how much I love myself. Okay, maybe it's quality time. Take yourself on a date. Okay, it's not that scary. It's actually quite fun when you enjoy your own company, when you really start getting to know yourself and you start implementing this self-validation and self-fulfillment where you are becoming the source of everything that you seek externally, which you already are anyway. But, then you really start to enjoy pouring into yourself. You start centering yourself. You start pedestalizing yourself. You start really being the source of the fulfillment and all the things that you seek from that person. They are going to show up really eager to reflect it back to you because now you don't need it from them, right? And they are only ever mirroring your relationship with you. So this is a simple, quick, and easy way to start putting this practically into implementation in your everyday life, where I can ask myself, what is it that I actually need? Maybe it's affirmation. Maybe it's attention. Maybe it's quality time. Maybe it's someone to just hold my hand or tell me everything's going to be okay. I can do that for myself right now. And then I'm fulfilled. Then I am fulfilled within, and I am actually now cultivating a relationship internally with myself. I'm no longer self-abandoning. So there's no way anyone could ever reflect that back to me. And they're going to happily show up reflecting all the ways that I am now pouring into and fulfilling myself and cultivating and maintaining a healthy, loving, fulfilling relationship with myself. That's how you maintain a healthy, loving, fulfilling relationship with another person, because they are only the reflection of your relationship with yourself. Okay?